There's been a question in the minds of people after one of the world's #1 golfers made some surprising comments about the Saudi-backed league in a recent interview. Has Jon Rahm finally changed his mind about LIV Golf? This is a question that we're trying to figure out. So LIV Golf was founded in 2021 by Greg Norman, and guess who backs it up? It's backed by the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia, whose assets are more than $600 billion. LIV Golf is a little different than the PGA Tour since LIV Golf goes over 54 holes, eliminating the cut after the initial 2 rounds, while the PGA Tour has 72 holes, with a cut following the 3rd round. When it comes to prizes, LIV Golf offers huge prizes, with each event's champion earning an insane $4 million. LIV Golf has stirred quite a bit of controversy, and people say the only purpose of the league is to be used as a form of sports washing to enhance Saudi Arabia's image. But even with all that controversy, LIV Golf has been successful in pulling some famous figures in the golf world like Phil Mickelson, Dustin Johnson, Bryson DeChambeau, and Patrick Reed. These players have shown keen interest in leaving the PGA Tour to join LIV Golf, and now there are rumors Jon Rahm might join them. Jon Rahm is a professional golfer from Spain who made a name for himself in the golf world during his college years at Arizona State University, where he was a standout player and achieved the top ranking in the World Amateur Golf Ranking. He decided to go professional in 2016 and quickly rose the ranks of the PGA Tour and the European Tour. Rahm won several different tournaments in both the PGA and the European Tour. Recently, there have been talks about him joining LIV Golf, and he's had some very interesting things to say. Recently, Jon Rahm has been offered an insane amount of $400 million to join LIV. That, frankly, is extremely hard to turn down, and we don't think anyone would want to give that up. Jon Rahm still has a very healthy relationship with Phil Mickelson, who's moved to LIV Golf from the PGA Tour. Rahm stated in a podcast that Phil respects his decision, and he respects Phil's decision. Phil has told me that I have no reason to move to LIV several times, but he does, however, disagree with the tournament's rule of 54 holes and no cuts. He believes this is damaging to the sport, since the cut is important and it serves a very crucial role. Cuts separate the good players from the bad players, making the competition fierce as the players move forward. Now that there's no cut, all the players get to advance regardless of their skill level, making it difficult to figure out exactly who the best players in the field are. The 54 holes method instead of the 72-hole tournament makes it a lot easier for just about anyone to start making a whole lot of money. In a 72-hole tournament that features a cut, only those players can make money who make the cut and finish in the top 70, while in a 54-hole tournament with no cut, all players make money regardless of their finish. Do you know what that means? Players can now make money without even having to put in a lot of effort, which ruins the whole purpose of having a tournament in the first place. The lack of effort from the players will make the tournament less exciting and even boring, since a 72-hole tournament with a cut, sometimes a player would put in extra effort later on and win the tournament. This makes the tournament worth watching, since fans are always trying to guess what will happen next, and the 72-hole tournament with a cut creates a level of suspense within the audience. LIV Golf and PGA announced groundbreaking news of a merger that could reshape the world of golf forever. They will unite under one banner and be called NewCo. This has the power to unleash a whole era of collaboration and competition. It is said that this is a strategically placed power move that will multiply the global reach and financial stability of the sport. PGA has decided it's going to stay as a non-profit and let NewCo take the wheel when it comes to money. This means PGA will continue hosting epic tournaments and has everything related to golf under control, while NewCo will take care of the cash coming in and going out, with Saudi Arabia coming in as a key investor. While this sounds good, Jon Rahm feels a little different about the merger and has even said he feels betrayed. But why? Jon Rahm has expressed a strong sense of dissatisfaction with how the merger between the PGA Tour and LIV Golf was handled, feeling that the players were left uninformed and ill-prepared. The merger was announced on June 10, 2023, which caught players completely off guard. Since this was very sudden and players didn't get any advance notice beforehand, this sudden announcement gave them very little time to digest the news and be able to make any kind of choices with their career paths. The golfers were already a little uncertain about anything, since LIV had been successful in taking in the top talent from the PGA Tour. Everyone kept wondering if the PGA could hold its own against the new Saudi-backed league. Right now, this merger leaves players like Rahm confused about where their careers might go from here on. what Rahm didn't like was the players weren't in the loop at all when it came to the merger, and historically, players' opinions have always mattered to PGA. But this time, the merger came out of nowhere. Adding more to the betrayal, Jon Rahm questioned whether PGA Tour management is acting in the best interest of players. The PGA Tour has always been there for its players, especially when it came to making sure players were paid well. But now, PGA secretly signing a deal has raised a few red flags. Rahm has even stated before that this merger might be harder for players to make a decent living. Despite this, Jon Rahm remains loyal to the PGA Tour. After LIV has been poaching players and taking them away from PGA, the merger was made. But there are speculations that some players were given money as a reward and motivation of staying loyal to the tour and not moving on to joining LIV Golf, which they called the loyalty program. Jon Rahm, however, was quick to clear things out and tell people that these are only rumors and nothing else. He did not believe he deserves payment for his loyalty to PGA. He continued by saying he believed that the PGA is better for him, the sport, his growth, the competition, and is the best place for him to stay. He doesn't feel like he's entitled to any kind of payment for staying. His exact words were, "We all had the chance to go to LIV and take the money, and we chose to stay at the PGA Tour for whatever reason we chose. As I've said before, I already make an amazing living doing what I do. I'm extremely thankful, and that all happened because of the platform the PGA Tour provided me. As far as I'm concerned, they've done enough for me, and their focus should be on improving the PGA Tour and the game of golf for the future generations," which shows how truly dedicated he is to the sport. What do you think about what Jon Rahm has to say? Let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed today's video, then make sure to leave us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to be always updated with the most exciting content as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks for watching, see you again soon in another video.